So what's up YouTubers, welcome to a new video on the channel. Today I will be doing a little bit of first impression discussion about Dying Light 2. Just came out today and I got it from Epic. You can use my code if you want to get it too. Integrated as full, it's a sport great code. Anyhow, before you get it, you might want to see this video. It's both positive video and it's a bit negative video. As I said, I started playing this. I played around, maybe I played so far 3 to 4 hours, and in the beginning you get like these weapons that you can use and it's all nice and everything, but then all of a sudden the game kind of shifts from handing you weapons to not giving you weapons at all. I don't know if it's me not knowing enough about the game or I haven't done the quest that I needed to do to craft parts. But for some reason, I think in Dying Light you could find weapons pretty easy in like these kind of in the buses, in the cars. It's as far as you can lockpick, you could always access cars with weapons or stuff like that, or even get weapons from the enemies. I was running around here in this game like searching forever for weapons and I couldn't find a freaking weapon. And you get, if you die, you get like one weapon in your hand and that's what you get. And then you can probably buy some, but after, in the beginning you don't have any coins, so you can't really buy any guns or weapons either, like melee weapons, which I thought was kind of strange. So it's kind of weird right now in the game because I'm running around and I think I need to find some crafting parts. That's like the next mission, so to say. This is early in the game, so to say. In the beginning, you, as I said, you have some machetes you get and stuff like that, your handed weapon basically. But then when you go up to the free world, it's kind of up to you. So it's a weird feeling. The movement in the game is kind of nice. I prefer the movement, like the Dying Light 1. The movement in Dying Light 1 was pretty good as well. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty smooth. This movement in this game, it's not clunky, I would not say, but I felt that Dying Light 1 actually shines, that's the wrong word, but it felt like more polished, the movement in Dying Light 1 than Dying Light 2 for some reason, like 4 hours into the game. The game looks nice, but I wasn't blown away with seeing some other games and how they look. I wasn't blown away by how this game looks. Also there is some sound issues in the game, like when you spike zombies. I did a short on this on the YouTube channel. Basically when you spike zombies on these like spike cones, or what you want to call them, with spikes, the sound effects on those when they hit the stuff. I remember Dying Light, it was so fun, like the number 1, when you spiked zombies on these kind of spiky cones or spikes in general. It had a really nice sound that they had this piercing sound of the zombies hitting that stuff. But in this game that sound effect is horrendous. It's probably the worst sound effect I ever heard in a game ever. And maybe that's a glitch, I don't know. That's something they should fix, because it kind of breaks the vibe of kicking zombies into these kind of spiky things when there is no sound effect basically when they hit the thing. It goes silent or it's a very strange sound. The sound overall in general is pretty good. The bashing is pretty nice too, like the sound effects. The blood effect is pretty nice too. That's almost up the ante from Dying Light 1, I would say. But my overall first impression is that the game is very welcoming in the start, and then it kind of just dips to being this kind of thing where you're just looking, you want to go out and explore the open world, but you have no weapons to do it with, so you get stuck in kind of a loop where you need to do the quest and you can't really to be able to get any sort of weapons. This is a place you can actually, I figured out, you can unlock the tanks where the actual guns and stuff are, and then you will get pretty good guns here. But then you have to clear out all the enemies, and yeah. And I don't think I do this. I blow up some here. I couldn't have done like got out the supplies from this truck. Apparently you should be able to lockpick these things, and you can get what do you call it? You can get good guns from here. It's like a military convoy. And so yeah, there is some. I get just kind of a bad feeling when I start a game, because it was like some kind of quest you had in the beginning. There was some freaking combo you had to do to actually pass the game, and then you have to wait like 10 minutes to even go on, or 5 minutes if you didn't do the combos, which is kind of a thing you don't want to put in a game. Like, I know game developers want to put kind of quest stuff in the beginning, but it should be never be something you have to do just to get on with the game. Like, that's a no-no for any game developer. That kind of sucks out the fun in the game. You shouldn't be forced to do anything in the beginning. It should be an open story. You should just wander along, maybe kill some enemies, have a good time. You shouldn't be forced to do combos. You shouldn't be forced to do anything to get on with the game, and especially not wait 10 to 15 minutes. And now I'm just bashing on the game. Kind of bad, since if you buy it you can use my code, but I want to be honest with the people that gonna buy it. I think this is a game that you have to once you get into the game, I think you probably and upgrade everything and mod everything and stuff like that. You get your gun, weapons and everything you can, and it's gonna be a solid game. But I also read that you can't repair your weapons if it's not modded or something, and I don't know if that was the case in Dying Light 1 either. I'm pretty sure you could just repair your weapons no matter what kind of weapon it was, but I can be wrong. And I haven't been able to mod any weapons here anyway so far, so maybe that's the thing I need to do to make the game even more fun right now, or like it's gonna be more fun when I level up. But yeah, you understand the feeling. This is more a first impression, and the first impression was that it's a bit lackluster compared to Dying Light 1. I can tell you that from the start. But I think as soon as you get deep into it and the skill tree and everything, I think it might overshine Dying Light 1 in that sense. So yeah, it is to see, so to say. The more I play, the more I will form an opinion on it. But the first opinion was a little bit... it was 5 out of 10 maybe. Regarding to the gameplay and the combat and the melee and stuff. I think when I unlocked... I think I'm going to do a comparing video from Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2. And see what I really think, and compare those two as well. Once I played a little bit more in this game. Because there is some really good parts in Dying Light 1 still. When I look at this is a brand new game. Dying Light is like 7-8 years old or something. Sometimes also these days these so-called AAA titles is kind of overhyped for what you get. I think we are kind of lured into having a kind of a I wouldn't say like a mediocre feeling about the games. If you want to expect like 10 out of 10 of a game like this, you should be able to do that. But in AAA titles these days, it's never going to happen usually. It's never going to be a 10 out of 10. It's usually 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 or something like that. The developers struggle to do really good games these days. They are usually delayed, and that says something sometimes. And yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I had a trouble. The biggest trouble in what I had in the first like 3 hours, or the 1 hour I spent in open world, was to find weapons. It was insane. hard to find weapons, and actually weapons that last like more than 2 enemies. Insane. But that is like the first impression, so don't take this too serious. But the game is probably going to be really fun once I get the weapons and once I level up and everything. So that was just the first opinion. Drop a sub and a like. Use my support creator code if you buy this on Epic. You can get 100 crowns off now in Epic if you buy this in the Epic store. They have a coupon you can use, so do that, and I will leave you with the rest of the video. Actually do a quest here after running around the whole freaking map and looking for a gun, a weapon. So yeah, I don't know. See you later, guys. Peace and enjoy the rest. I think it's like 40 seconds left of the video, so enjoy that, and I see you next video. Peace.
Yeah.